Welcome back, racing fans. Ellis Park Mike here from horseracingbarns.com for a Monday and recapping Saturday. What a day it was. Questing wins the Coaching Club American Oaks. We had 8 winners, including our top pick of the day, which was in the race number 6, and a $31 horse in race number 7. So hopefully some of you out there made some money. I know I did, which is always a good thing. And let's get into Monday. Race 1 is a 5.5 furlong turf race for $35,000 claimers. And these are horses which haven't won 2 races or 3-year-olds. And I'm going to go with number 3 in here, Shot in the Fog, who is one of the horses that has won more than once. This colt gelding has won twice. George Weaver seems to be off to such a hot start. He won Saturday's first race. Look for him to do the same thing here. This horse loves the turf and the 5.5 furlongs. I'll make him top choice. Also like number 1, Decisive Move. Anthony Dutrow also off to a hot start. And this horse is coming off an allowance win at Monmouth against the entry-level allowance company. So that makes a lateral move here to $35,000. And he has also won more than once. Third choice is going to be number 6, Brave Habibi. Steve Asmussen brings this horse in from Churchill. It was a good 5th against allowance horses, drops to $35,000 for this. So for me, 3-1-6 in race 1. Race 2 is an open $35,000 claimer at a mile and a 16th on the inner turf. Very competitive race here. I'm going to step out to the outside to number 7, Carson Hall. Chad Brown brings this horse in off of a win against conditioned $50,000 claimers. Runs in here against open 35. That's probably the right spot for him. He will be hard to beat in here, and he's probably going to be the favorite. Others to like in here are number 4, Liston. McLaughlin brings this horse in. He's been facing much better in his last couple. He's coming off a little bit of a break and drops down for 35. I like him a lot as well. And also number 5, there's a long shot pick in here. There's an attractive ride. Merrill Scherer brings this colt in from this gelding in from Churchill. He was a wire-to-wire winner against $32,000 claimers. Steps up just a little bit to 35 in here. 7, 4, and 5 in race number 2 for me. Race 3 is a New York bred, 2 other than allowance, optional $50,000 claimer. This is a 5.5 furlongs on the melon turf. I'm going to go to number 5 in here, Strategic Missile. This is my long shot pick of the day. 2 back was a wire-to-wire winner against this company. Tried open company in the last race and ran an okay 6th after leading and faltering just a bit against some pretty good horses. Now back against New York breds. Look for him to be very tough in here. Also like number 9, High Cry. High Cry is an old friend of mine. I used to know this mare when she was with Tom Bush. She's with Jamie Ness now, and she ships in here from Delaware. But she has won 3 in a row. And they're all, the last 2 were against sprinting. Gets a little bit less. She takes a little bit of a step up here, but she's won over this track, and I give her a big chance in here. My third choice is going to be number 6, Lady Rizzy. And Lady Rizzy is the track record holder here at Saratoga for 5.5 furlongs on the turf. She's getting long in the tooth now. She's 9 years old. Her form's been so-so this year. But hey, she likes this track. She's 2 for 3 here. And this could be her wake-up call. So 5, 9, and 6 for me in race 3. Race number 4 is an entry-level allowance race at a mile on the inner turf. I'm going to go with number 6 in here, Coexist. I've been a kind of fan of this horse ever since he broke his maiden at Belmont in April. He's tried allowance company twice since then and just ran okay. Hasn't really showed the kick he showed when he broke his maiden. And it is a tough chore going from maiden to allowance. But I'm going to give him another chance in here. Maybe the change of venue is just what he needed. I know he can run a little bit, so I'm going to make him my top choice. Second choice is going to be number 10, Witch Market. McLaughlin brings this colt in for his 3-year-old debut. He broke his maiden at Aqueduct last November. Tried Gulfstream Park allowance horses and ran second to How Great, the horse that won the Jersey Derby yesterday. So you know he's got talent. He's been working good. I look for him to run good. And number 3, Set the Sail, will be my third choice. Kentucky Shipper for Charlie Lopresti. Broke his maiden in his last race, going a mile. Obviously the trip's not a problem. It is a step up into allowance company. So for me, 6, 10, and 3 in race number 4. Race number 5 is a maiden special, the first maiden special weight 2-turn race for 2-year-olds, and this is for the fillies, and it's at 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. And these races have notoriously produced big time horses in the future. If you can break your maiden going 2 turns at Saratoga in your debut, usually those horses turn out to be Grade 1 winners. My top choice in there is going to be number 3, Citizen Emma. Todd Pletcher has done this before. He kind of points his horses for these grass races if they show that they can get the 2 turns, and I believe this one has shown that ability. She's worked incredibly well at Saratoga on the lawn. She looks like she could be any kind. Second choice is going to be the 4, Dami Basia Mill. Christophe Clement is really good with turf horses. This filly has been here at Saratoga since May. She's had a couple of breezes on the turf. They're just so-so, but that doesn't bother me near as much. I think this filly can run a little bit. I'm going to make her my second choice. And my third choice is going to be Todd Pletcher's other baby. And her name is Aventurine. And she's by Big Brown, who broke his maiden at Saratoga, going 2 turns in his debut. And we know what kind of horse he turned out to be. This filly's been working pretty good. Not quite as good as her stable mate, but still working well. So for me, 3, 4, and 8 in the first 2-turn baby race of the year. Race number 6 is 1 mile and 1/8 entry-level allowance, optional 25,000 claimers for the fillies and mares. My best bet of the day comes in this race, and that's number 3, Party of Interest. And this is a Bernardini filly for Shug McGahee. This filly broke her maiden easily in her last start at Belmont, going the distance of 1 mile and 1/8. It was in the mud. I don't know if the fast dirt's gonna make a difference. I think she just towers over this field. I believe she's the winner. Make her my top choice. Second choice is gonna be number 5, Ginger Snap It. A New York bred that has 3 lifetime wins. They've all come against New York breds, including her last start, which she was one going 1 mile. The distance shouldn't be an issue. Classes, she's going to try open company, but she is a 3-time winner. Also, number 6, Baffle Me for Mark Hennig. This filly comes out of the race that produced Questing, who won the Coaching Club American Oaks, and Book Review, who was an opening day winner at Saratoga. And this filly was 3rd in that race. Distant 3rd, but 3rd nonetheless. So for me, 3, 5, and 6 in race 6. Race 7 is a 2-year-old maiden special weight at 5.5 furlongs for the New York breds. A wide open event. These races notoriously are tough. I'm going to go with the entry, the 1 and 1A entry, shipping in here from Monmouth. It looks like only one of them's going to run. They're both capable. They both have starts, and they both hit the board in their last start. I'm going to make them my top choice. My second choice is going to be number 6, Poland for Todd Pletcher. This is a filly trying the boys, but she's worked well. Todd doesn't normally do this. For him to stick this filly in here, he must think she's fast and can run. And my third choice is going to be number 2, Brassy Ego. Was a good third in his debut. Adds Lasix, but he gets on the rail again. He had the rail the first time. Never a bargain unless you can come out of there running. So for me, 1, 1A, 6, and 2 in race 7. Race number 8 is a maiden special weight at 1 1/8 miles. There's a couple of horses in here that have really been knocking on the door, but haven't broke through yet. Number 3, Invocation, second in his last, going 7 furlongs off of a little break. Spread to go long, has 3 seconds. I'm going to try to upset the favorite in here, and that's going to be number 2, Tiz Yankee, who's been second 6 times in 8 starts, including his last 3. He will be the leader. He might not be caught. Distance also shouldn't be a problem for him. And my third choice will be the 1A, Drill Sergeant. Now, there's 2 horses in here in this entry, but the 1A is the one I like the best. This horse has been second both of his starts, one at Oaklawn, one at Churchill, both going 2 turns. So for me, 3, 2, and 1A in race number 8. Race number 9 is the 31st running of the Evan Shipman Stakes at 1 1/8 miles for New York breds. I'm going all the way to the outside here for number 7, Lunar Victory. Billy Mott brings this 5-year-old horse in off of a 4-month break. He won his last 3. 2 against New York breds, 1's against Open Company. Tries Stakes Company for the first time here, but looks like he could be any kind. I like him on top. Second choice, number 4 of Johannesburg Smile. Also coming off a win against restricted stake horses last time out, including Schoolyard Dreams and Alma Dioro, a couple of nice horses, and he wired them. It was at 1 mile. The distance may be a bit of a question mark for him, but he certainly is a good horse. And third choice is going to be number 6, Sailmate. This horse is also coming in off 2 straight wins. The last one against Open Company. Beat Shrewd One, who came back to win Saturday at Saratoga in a pretty good allowance race. The distance is a question mark also for him. 7, 4, and 6 in race number 9 at Saratoga. We're going to end the day with a condition $35,000 claimer at 6 furlongs. These are for horses that have never won 2 races or 3-year-olds. My top choice, number 4, Tug of War. This is a horse that Mike Hushin just picked up. He does have 2 wins lifetime. He's a New York bred, and he's never faced Open Company, but he's also never run for a tag. He's worked well. This is the kind of horse Mike Hushin is very good with. Second choice is going to be number 2, V's Accolade. John Terranova. Fourth in his last start against Sailmate and Shrewd One. And that was his first start in a couple of months. Look for him he does have 7 second place finishes. That's a bit of a concern, but I like him to win here with a shot. And my last horse is going to be number 9, Grand Contender, Al Stahl, who had a win, was our best bet of the day on Saturday. He brings his horse in from Churchill, where he was 3rd against $40,000 owners of 2 lifetime horses. If it should fit right in here with It's Rosario, who rode his winner on Saturday. So for me, 4, 2, and 9 in race 10. Well, I wish everyone good luck out there. We got a big 6. We're going to take a day off. We'll come back Wednesday with week number 2 of Saratoga. So good luck, and remember that any day at Saratoga is a great day.